Hello, welcome to today's session of Selling the Couch. I hope you're doing fantastic. So a huge difference between online courses that go from like 100,000 in sales to over 1 million in sales is that they set up an affiliate program, but not thinking through a few things could end up making your affiliate program crash right at the start. Well, after 8 years and now over $316,000 in revenue from our podcasting course without an affiliate program, we are finally considering launching one. And I've taken a lot of advice from 6-figure and 7-figure earning creators, and more importantly, creators that have built businesses that befit their lifestyle, meaning that, they really optimize for things like rest and family time and all of those things. And in today's podcast session, what I wanted to do is share 5 of the things that they recommended that I think about as we consider launching our affiliate program. So before we even jump in, I don't want to make any sort of leaps or assumptions about what an affiliate, you might even know what an affiliate program is. So an affiliate program is basically that somebody, so in this case, a course student, for recommending an online course, so in this case, our podcasting course, would get a percentage of every sale that they bring in. So affiliate programs are really common in online marketing and this sort of online business space. A lot of the experts out there from Jeff Walker to Alex Hormozy to Pat Flynn all recommend, doing some sort of an affiliate program. To be honest, it's something that I just didn't know a lot about. And, frankly, with having, Chloe being born and these past several years have just been a lot of navigating between, again, a new child and also launching our online course mastermind, trying to figure out how to integrate healthcasters into that, all of that kind of stuff. It's just been a lot. So I just have not had the bandwidth to even consider it, but it just seems to make sense to do it now and at least consider it. And here's the first thing that I'm really thinking about is before launching a full-on affiliate program for existing healthcaster students, we're doing it with beta testers. So more specifically, we have taken a small group of 3 to 5 beta testers. So these are colleagues who have purchased the Healthcasters course. They have launched their podcast. They have been podcasting for a number of years. And to be completely honest, I just hand selected and reached out to colleagues in our community that that I have personal relationships with. So we currently, as I record this, we have 192 active student subscriptions on our podcasting course email list. We also had, several of them, for whatever reason, unsubscribed because maybe they don't want to get emails or whatever reason, right? But I'm not starting with 192 students. The main reason is because I'd rather test and break and rebuild with a few things. Paul Graham, who's the founder of Y Combinator, basically says do things that don't scale at the very beginning. And so I'm taking that same mindset. Basically what I am doing is one-on-one 45-minute calls with each of these. Right now we have 4 beta testers. So in each of those calls, I'm asking them a bunch of different questions. So, what can we do to make it easier for you to promote the Healthcasters link through your affiliate link? The Healthcasters course through your affiliate link. A lot of big complex words here. Other questions we are asking is, if you've been an affiliate before, what have you enjoyed? If you've been an affiliate before, what have you not enjoyed? If you've been an affiliate before, what do you think is missing? What sort of payment, right? The Healthcasters course, as I record this, is a $14.97 course. We also recently introduced a payment plan, which takes the price up a little bit more than that. But basically, what percentage of that sale would actually be oh my gosh, Mel, it's like a no-brainer decision with regard to promoting the course. Once those one-on-ones are done, I've started to just set up a private Voxer group for asynchronous communication and feedback. So this is mainly because at this point in the game, I don't really want to manage like a Facebook group. I know that so many therapists have love and hate with social media, including me. And so Voxer is basically, if you remember like from back in the 90s, those like, if you were a kid of the 90s, if you're not, that's okay. But there was these commercials for Nextel, which is this walkie-talkie. And so, you know, you could basically communicate with people over walkie-talkie, I guess, was built into your phone. I think that's what the whole thing of it was. But Voxer is similar to that, but the app version. So you can basically send voice memos to individual people, or you can set up a group and send voice memos. I love it because you can basically do communication, but you don't have to be in front of a computer. We actually use Voxer for our online course mastermind, and our students love it because there's not that pressure to be on social media like that. So first, again, we're just sort of setting up with these like 3 to 5 beta members. The second thing that a lot of, you know, creator friends encourage me to think about is taxes. Be like, what in the world? Why should I be thinking about taxes at this point? So basically, you'll need to establish your affiliate's tax status right at the start. The main reason, at least here in the US, and as of this recording, any earnings that an affiliate makes that's over $600 is actually subject to taxes. So practically what this means, you have to collect a W-9 form from US-based affiliates, and this form called the W-8-BEN, or it gets also known as a Form W-8-BENE, from affiliates that are based outside of the US. So one of the things I'm just trying to figure out is, you know, we use Kartra for, we run STC on Kartra. We love Kartra. You know, there's all these platforms have their own nuances, but on the whole, we love Kartra. And one of the things that Kartra allows is it allows you to set up these affiliate portals. So one of the things I just have to figure out is how easy is it to integrate you know, like basically asking our affiliates to submit a W-9 before we can approve their access to the affiliate program. The third thing that they recommended that I think about is auto payouts and refunds. So obviously the big benefit of an affiliate program for your course is having this army of ambassadors who are speaking about your course, right? You know, one of the things that I have found is we can share, as course creators, we can share from the mountaintops about how great our course is. But if somebody that has gone through our course shares, it usually yields a 5 to 10 to 20x reward. And knowing that an affiliate program creates this sort of army of ambassadors, it's really easy to overlook systems that make it easier to manage payment collection and refunds. So Kartra, again, allows auto payments and refunds. So essentially, we can set criteria when it comes to payouts. So for example, payouts happen every 3 months, or when an affiliate hits like an X amount in commissions, like $500 in commissions. That way, everything is automated as much as possible. So Kartra kind of handles this on the back end, right, using software. So once they hit these sort of parameters, they get money auto deposited into their PayPal. Now, there's a nuance that we have to think about. What if someone buys your course through an affiliate link? The affiliate then gets paid, but then the student who bought through that affiliate link requests a refund. It's setting up to be a logistical nightmare, right? Because as a course creator, you've already paid the affiliate. Now you got to figure out how to refund it back, get the money back, all of that, right? The secret to avoiding this nightmare is a gap in time between when there's the affiliate payout and the initial sale. So likely like a 30 to 60 to 90 day window. Practically for me, with our Healthcasters course, we have a 30-day money back guarantee on our course because we want, you know, I know, you know, purchasing a course is a big financial investment. It's a big time investment, especially with a $1,500 course. Like, it's not a cheap investment. And so I don't want anyone to ever regret, you know, purchasing the course, but we do set parameters like, hey, you have to request a refund within 30 days. That's like a reasonable amount of time, right? I've seen like no refunds all the way to like 14 days. So I feel like 30 days, like more than reasonable, right? Now, the thing that we have to figure out is because we have this 30-day window, it doesn't actually make sense to pay out on the 31st day, because what I found is sometimes there's just some nuances, like I've had enough scenarios where it's not a huge amount of scenarios, but I've had enough where someone requests some sort of a refund within 30 to 40 days. And then, there's some veiled threats about, I'm going to leave a bad review or something like that. I then have to weigh decisions, right? And by and large, we hold the boundaries because I think boundaries are very important. And I think as course creators, setting boundaries is really important. And it's good modeling for everybody, right? But the reality is there is these 1% of scenarios where the headache of and the threats and all of this kind of stuff, and even legal kind of actions that we can take, it may not be worth it because the costs are just refunding somebody, right? So to account for that, what I've kind of arrived at is 30-day window, but we will do our affiliate payouts either at the 60 or 90-day mark, just so that we allow for some of that grace and that flexibility. That way, I also I would feel terrible if we end up paying an affiliate and then we come back and we're like, hey, this person requested a refund. So sorry, we're gonna have to pull that money back. So it's just, I would, ideally avoid, as much as possible, avoid any of that kind of stuff. So the next thing to consider is what I call microphones. So it's much easier to bring in affiliate income if your students have one of two things. First, your course helps them build a microphone to share their message to a larger audience. So for example, if your course is on how to start a YouTube channel, right? So the students start the YouTube channel, then they can create videos to promote the affiliate, to recommend your course, right? This makes it way easier. Second, if your student has an established and growing audience on social media or an email list, this means that there's trust built in, assuming that the affiliate is genuinely connecting with their social media followers versus kind of doing drive-by marketing. So i.e. using a social media scheduling software to blast the same thing across multiple places, but then not actually engaging with people. If it's assuming it's genuine, I think it's going to make it a lot easier to get affiliate sales later. The final sort of thing I wanted to mention is what's called the 80-20 principle. And a couple of creator friends mentioned this. A course that I took on setting up an affiliate program mentioned this. But basically, as course creators, it's easy to assume that all of our affiliates will promote our course. But something interesting I learned, 80 or maybe even up to 90% of your sales will come from the top 20% of your affiliates. So a better question to ask, or a good question to ask, is what can I create to fuel my top 20% of affiliates? So some examples is a webinar just for their audience where their affiliate link is used, right? You go in and you do a live webinar or a live Q&A just for their audience. Next one is a step-by-step video or a podcast outline so that they create a podcast or a video series that gets uploaded to YouTube. And within the description or even within the content of that podcast or that YouTube video, there is a mention of an affiliate link. This is the parts that I have to figure out. I've got ideas like that, but when in doubt, I'm just honestly going to try to rely on the affiliates and ask them what they think would be the most helpful. So I wanted to, create this episode kind of at the front end because one, I'm not even sure we're gonna do this yet, just because I do realize even early on, this could really be a whole other product, and I'm in a season of life where I really want simplicity, not complexity. And the other thing is, I think it's really easy to talk about a program or doing something new after it's done and being like, oh, now that I'm through kind of the rough part of it, or the difficult part of it, I can now share about it. Instead, I thought let me just do this while I'm figuring this out, because I'm taking such a beginner's mind to this, because I've never set this up. I have no idea. I'm learning on the fly, but I hope that this truly does help you and helps you think about things. And If you are interested in being part of our potential affiliate program, obviously the best way to do that is to check out the Healthcasters podcasting course. You can check that out at sellingthecouch.com/join the Healthcasters. If you would rather learn from me through something free and helpful, which is highly what I recommend, we also have this free podcasting workshop, which is again mentioned has been mentioned on this session, but you can check that out at sellingthecouch.com/podcasting workshop. It basically contains a ton of lessons I've learned since 2015 being on this podcasting journey, taking the STC podcast from literally 9 downloads on day one to now averaging anywhere from 20,000 to 28,000 downloads a month. Have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.